Finally, after 5 years, we've got him in the studio, Mr. Ronnie Coleman.
Yeah, buddy.
He said it. Ronnie, 5 years ago, you asked me to do this Nothing But a Podcast with you. And I said, one day I will get you in the studio. So here we are.
Yeah, buddy.
Thank you so much. So, Ronnie, obviously you've been in the UK for the Arnold UK. What's that been like?
It was a lot of fun. A lot of people came out, and we were over at Panada booth. We were at Young LA, and then I had photo ops with Jay. I had photo ops on my own, and I did some autograph signing, and I was extremely busy from the time I got there until the time I left, which was about 10 to 6 every day.
I saw your schedule's absolutely hectic, and I was with you when we were going from booth to booth. And I mean, I've been with you at Expose, FIBO, Body Power, but this one was like. Do you feel like in the last couple of years your popularity has gone to another level again?
Yeah, because of social media. You know, when I was coming up, we didn't have anything like that. Then all of a sudden, career's over. Social media comes out and. Kind of reinvent ourselves, you know. All you gotta do is basically just stay relevant, stay out there on the scene, keep yourself involved with what's going on, make as many appearances as you possibly can, which I've always done, you know, my whole entire career, and I just, you know, like getting out and meeting people. So this social media thing is just right up my alley.
I mean, I've been with you on these expos. Like, I mean, they're like long days. You know, sometimes like on the RCSS booth, your supplement brand, 8-9 hour days. And I've watched you, and like you're like somebody said last night at that seminar appearance. They said he never stops smiling. He's always so, you know, so great with the fans. And what do you? I mean, you seem to genuinely get good energy from the fans.
Well, I've seen them genuinely always be in a good mood. Yeah. Especially when I'm around people and people that, you know, really are inspired by me. So that gives me a ton of joy. And that just makes me real happy. And I'm just happy to be there. Especially most of the fans are the greatest people in the world. And they show so much love and so much hospitality that it's kind of hard not to, you know, be in a good mood when you're around good people giving you good vibes, you know. So it's real easy for me to do, especially like I was saying the other day, when you have passion about something, you really never work a day in your life. So
wow.
As long as I'm doing stuff I'm passionate about, you know, I'm always very happy and very content, and I'm, for the most part, enjoying myself doing what I'm doing, and especially when I'm around people that are like very positive and, you know, enjoy being around me and in my environment.
Well, we're on day 2 now in the morning of your Olympia All-Star Tour. We're doing 3 countries in 7 days. What did you think yesterday? In the morning you did a collab video with Julius Maddox.
Yep.
What was just tell us what happened yesterday morning.
Well, they was lifting some heavy ass weight, basically.
Definitely not lightweight.
Some of the strongest lifts I've ever seen in my life. So I don't want to let cat out the bag, because I know they kind of like waiting to spring this on everybody. So I don't want to spring it on them before they spring it on them. But yeah, that was a sight to be seen, and like I said, some unbelievable lifts that I've never seen and didn't ever think was possible. So I was a little blown away, to say the least.
I felt like I wanted to check the plates to see if they were real.
Oh no, I was wow. Right there.
Yeah.
Handling the plates myself, so I knew they were real. So it just, you know, amazes you to see people, you know, taking life to another level and doing stuff that you never thought you'd see in your life before. Like, I heard he already benched a lot of weight, like close to the 800 pounds or whatever.
Wow.
Something that, you know, that was something I was squatting
Yeah.
and deadlifting. Never thought anybody would be able to push it off them, but the things guys are doing today, you know, and the blessing that God puts on people, is just truly amazing. Truly amazing. Like I said, some things that you never thought you'd see in a million years. Never. That kind of strength kind of like blows your mind. It almost takes you back to, you know, like these real life, you know, superheroes and stuff. Doing stuff that you never thought you'd be able to see somebody do that was actually real.
Well, you said once on Nothing But a Podcast, you said records are meant to be broken.
Oh, yeah. Always.
Yeah, you know?
Forever and ever. As long as time is here and the time exists and the world exists, they are made to be broken, and probably one day in another lifetime will be.
Yeah. Well, that one day when you did the 800-pound squat for 2 reps, you said, what was you'd never gone that heavy before? No.
I had no idea how heavy it was going to be. Mostly, I always
Very.
Mostly in my workouts, I always go up to about 575, you know, and just, you know, do reps. I never go past that. So for me to go to 800 when I have no idea if I can even attempt to do something like that, but goes to show you how you can do things that, you know, you never thought were possible.
Yeah.
If you just attempt them and pretty much believe in yourself. And then that's what that was all about. Something I was just attempting to do and believe in myself. And the reason why I believed in myself, because like I said, I'd already deadlifted it. So I'm like, you know, if I can deadlift, I definitely can be able to squat it. But I learned something very valuable on that day, that that gravity really pulls hard from the floor. And you never think about those things until you attempt to do something. So I found out that the reason why that deadlift was so heavy was I was so close to the floor. Whereas the squat, the weight is way up high on your back, way from the floor where gravity is really pulling hard. So if I'd have just thought about that, you know, I probably would have attempted more than 2, because I had already deadlifted twice. But, you know, sometimes you never think to take those scientific equations into perspective and apply them. But had I done that, you know, I probably wouldn't have that regret I have now.
Yeah.
That I've always had since that day, pretty much.
So how did you feel after you did those kinds of lifts? I mean, were you nervous before? Because I know you're doing the yeah, buddy, and lightweight, and, you know, you're smiling and kind of like you're just enjoying the moment. But you inside, were you like really like, oh God, this is heavy?
No, because I've been lifting heavy weights for a long time now. I think I first deadlifted like 750.
Wow.
About 20-something years ago, when I first came to Texas, they had this deadlift contest. I think it was in 1990, somewhere around there. You know, and for a while now, I was doing a lot of like deadlift shows where we just go and compete in those contests. And, you know, I always won because I always had the highest deadlift for the most part. And back then, I was, you know, 750 was just, you know, something that I was doing normally. So it wasn't nothing, nothing that I wasn't used to already. So 750 and 800, it's not a long ways apart, especially after some years in past, because it seems like every year that I've lived, I've gotten stronger as the years went by. I think I first deadlifted 800 when I was 01, so I was closer to like 37, 38 in those years. And, you know, like I say, when I first deadlifted 725, I was 25 years old. So,
Wow.
from 25 to 35, that's a long time to pass.
Yeah.
And that's a long time to get stronger and stronger and stronger. And, once I've seen how my strength progresses over the years, it has always given me confidence, as the years go by, the stronger I'm going to get.
Yeah.
So I was never, nervous about any of those things, those lifts, because I had actually attempted to once before, one other time that I attempted to do 800, and I kind of just tore bicep just a little bit. It was just more of a stinger than anything. And I was like, man, if I hadn't have done that, I think I would have got it easy. So after about a year, of letting it all heal up, I decided time had come to try it again, and this time I was a little bit stronger, so I had no problem getting it up. But like I said, as time has always passed, I've always gotten stronger, year after year, all the way up until I was I think I peaked out around 41, somewhere in there. I think that was the last time I was able to do, heavy squats and heavy deadlifts and all real heavy movements. But I didn't really because I didn't practice those strength movements. I didn't do them, so I was mostly just concentrating on bodybuilding. But had I, practiced those, I think I would have probably gotten stronger and stronger. But I didn't practice to get stronger. I practiced to look like a bodybuilder on stage. So. That's that's the way that went.
I think you did it because you really enjoyed it as well.
Oh yeah.
Like some
I
powerlifters.
started out powerlifting in high school when I was like 14.
14.
Yeah, so I was in love with it, right away.
Okay, wow, fantastic. What were you kind of lifting at 14?
Well, I was probably squatting about 300 and benching about 2 and. Probably deadlifting right around the same thing, but as I got older, when I got like 16, 17, I got up to close to 500 on the deadlift and the squat, and 300 and some on the bench.
Yeah.
So,
I mean,
it always progressed that way. As I got older, I got stronger.
And then Brian Dobson kind of said, you look like a bodybuilder, and you weren't really specifically training for bodybuilding. You were just kind of just working out and having fun.
Yeah, just working out on my own, having fun, enjoying it. I've been working out since I was on the powerlifting team at 14, but I actually started working out when I was 12 years old,
12?
Yeah. I had the junior high school what I was going to lift, and then you always had these 110-pound weights that Walmart was selling back in my hometown. Everybody just about had one in their backyard, and we used to always just go in the backyard and just do all kind of lifts, just having fun with them amongst each other. But once I got into working out, I kind of fell in love with it right away. It was just a passion for it. After about, a couple of months of doing it. And I remember when I was in junior high and the guys were coming over and they saw me and they're like, man, as soon as you get to the high school, we're going to want you on the powerlifting team. I'm like, oh, I can't wait.
Wow.
And that was the first thing I did when I got there. And then, and they taught me a lot about, powerlifting, because that was my first time ever getting involved with it. And we all did pretty good. Went to a lot of contests locally, regionally around in the area. Never went out of state or anything, but locally we did pretty good. So we had a lot of fun. We enjoyed it. In high school you don't have a lot of funding for stuff like powerlifting. Most of the time, most of the money is put into football, baseball, and basketball, and track also. But for us powerlifting, we were kind of like on our own for a while, and it got to the point where it got so bad we had to disband the whole team by the time I got to be a senior. So it really didn't last that long. I only like a couple years of high school.
I think you're, for a personal, when I was younger, I felt like when I saw Unbelievable, the DVD.
Yeah.
I think that sent not shockwaves in a positive way through the industry, because I think people thought like bodybuilders can be seriously strong. And also one thing I noticed, because I used to watch other BVDs and sometimes I turn them off halfway through it because I didn't see that the guys were kind of doing it and I felt like they weren't really enjoying it. You know what I mean? And I think that was one of the best things, is the fact that you were just like the buddy, and you were like dancing, your head was bobbing around, and you were just in your app. It was like the best. You could see it was the best part of your day. It's like I've been with you, like literally. And you go quiet before the session, you don't say word, and then 10 minutes in, you're like whoa, and it's just you're just having a great time. It's like you really enjoy it, and I think that really comes across.
Oh yeah, I've been, like I said, started when I was 12 years old and fell in love and had that passion. My whole entire life now. It grew and grew and grew and grew, and I've just always been one who really and truly loved working out, and it was one of those things that I look forward to doing each and every single day. Awesome. And of course, I know it's going to be something I want to do for the rest of my life. Well, especially after this stage in my life.
Last night we went to Monster Factory. Firstly, what did you think of that place?
That was a nice gym. Yeah. I saw some very interesting things.
Yes. Yeah, you weren't sure about Mick Millington's man cave, were you? With all the horror. You were like...
A lot of weird horror. But it was real fascinating, I've always been into horror movies and stuff like that, so... I can see where he finds the enjoyment of that. Yeah. I can really see it.
Well, today we're going to very, very famous gym in the UK called Strength Asylum.
Yeah.
So I'm really looking forward to taking you there. They've got a big crowd. I think the tickets sold out. It's something like, it was just in a couple of days. So it was just, so they've been messaging me. They've got some nice surprises for you. So I think we're going to catch a training session there as well. So that's going to be good.
Yeah.
But Ron, I really want to get your take on the Arnold Classic last weekend, because obviously we had the showdown between Hadi Chupin, the 2022 Mr. Olympia. And I just want to get your take on some of the new guys. So first of all, just talk to me about Hadi Chupin. What is your opinion? Also, these pictures are by Chris Bailey as well, a very, very well-known photographer. So what's your take on the Persian Wolf?
Yeah, Hadi's one of the great bodybuilders out there today. So he has a real good roundness, real good shape. I think he's going to be a force to be reckoned with for the next at least 5-7 years or so. Wow! So he can get in that Olympia and dominate it for a while. If he keeps getting better the way he is, and you never know. You never know until it happens. He's 1-on-1 already. He's been defeated once, but that can only inspire him to get better and better and better. Because I know when I got close to losing a couple of times, I had to go out and find my passion again and recreate it and find that love and find out what it took to me to bring it to another level myself. So I understand where he's coming from, and you can tell by the way he did at Columbus Arnold, and then he went on and won the UK one 2 weeks later. So he's gonna be a force to be reckoned with for a while, and he's, like I say, he's one of the greatest out there now. Well, you remember a couple of years ago you said Derek Lunsford is going to win the Olympia, and you were one of the first people to say it. Yeah. Even before I think he even got second in the Olympia. Yeah. I think when he was still 212, the Olympia champion, you said that guy's going to win the Open Mr. Olympia. I said that guy can win the Olympia if he puts it all together, which he did, and showed everybody and proved everybody. But just certain guys out there, you can just see and tell when they really have what it takes to be Mr. Olympia. Samson got that same thing too. Him, Derek, and Hadi's gonna be dominating this sport for a while. You think that'll be the top three this year, maybe? I think that'll be the top three for some years to come. Wow. And depends on which guy really brings it that year. is going to tell who's really going to win it that year. Because Samson is just like Hottie. He's just going to get better and better also. They are all going to get better. So it's just going to be a case of who gets better, who gets the most better.
Yeah.
And that's going to determine who's going to win it, because Samson got the amazing shape, small waist and everything, the good lats, good abs, good arms, and good, great legs. So he got what it takes to get in there and also dominate. He just need to bring it and put it all together. It just takes a matter of time.
If Samson was here right now and he was asking, what do you think I need to do to go from third? Because he's gone from sixth to third. And obviously he's looking to win the Olympia this year. What would you recommend he do to get all his ducks in a row and win the Olympia this year?
All he had to do is find that magical formula, what is going to take his physique to another level of conditioning. And once he finds that, he'll take it. Samson
in 98 Olympia Ronnie condition. Who's beaten that?
Nobody.
Yes, exactly. Imagine that. You remember that one shot needs from the back, That's I think that's when everyone realized, okay, this guy who was third call out in the symmetry round, I think he's winning this one. Because Samson is so well put together, he's not missing anything. He's tall, he's big,
he got everything. All he needs to do is bring that conditioning spot on, and he'll be right there. Right there in the driver's seat.
So what about, also I've heard a rumor that there's rumblings that Big Ramy might be returning.
Oh yeah.
What's your feelings on that? Do you think he could get back?
No. The only thing about bodybuilding is it's one of those sports where you need to have your car in running condition every single year, because once you get on a run where your body is improving every year and you're getting better every year, it's hard to park it and wait and hope for it to get better, because it's not going to get better, because you're not in that mode of preparing it and keeping it in that same condition of being a well-fit engine. And that's where you kind of lose out on this sport of bodybuilding. You can't park your car on the side of the road and expect to catch the guys that's had their car running this whole time in peak condition, because you've delayed your progress. So it's going to be a big setback.
Have you not found, though, some guys that sometimes who compete continually, sometimes they take a break and then they come back better? Or
I have never seen that.
Oh, really?
Never.
Okay.
Never ever seen that, and then it'll never happen.
Wow, never.
No, not on this stage, not on the Olympia stage. You see Lee Haney ever take a year off and come back? Dorian Yates take a year off and come back?
Yeah, true.
Phil Heath take a year off, come back. I take a year off and come back.
Well, Phil didn't he? And then he dropped to third.
No, he won 7 straight Olympias.
But then he took the year off and then came back and took third in 2020 to Ramy.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, so it makes your point. Yeah,
that's the point I'm trying to make. Once you take that year off and come back, you've lost. Your car, everybody else's car and pass yours up. Well, they're on that progression trail.
Well, I've heard the words the person I spoke to. He said he's angry and he's peed off because he feels like because he's 39, he's still relatively young,
Yeah.
So he feels. I mean, do you not think even if he feels it up here that he can come back and dominate? Because remember, he had the stem cells and he did the Arnold Classic, looked a lot better in 10 minutes. No,
he ain't got a snowball chance in hell to come back and compete with these guys. That's like I said, kept their engine running in top condition and getting better every year. Once you park your car on the side of the road, your car ain't getting better. It's just sitting there dominant. While these guys have been rocking and rolling and getting better and improving every year. Like I said, that's never been done where somebody just took off and came back and dominated. It's never been done, will never be done.
What's your feelings on the classic class? Because we have new guys like Wesley Vissers creating a storm, you know.
I hadn't really kept up with these classic guys, but you know, I think the guy Chris Bumstead, yeah, he's gonna be a hard guy to beat. You know, that guy, he got a lot going for him.
It's 1-5 now.
Yeah.
Still 29.
Yeah. I think he's on the roll.
Yeah.
For a little while until his mind just takes him out of it. You know, only thing about bodybuilding, any other sport, once you take your foot off the gas, people pass you up, and they catch you and they go past you. So as long as he keeps his mind strong, keeps his body injury free, he's gonna be there for a while.
Well, he has had a few injuries.
Oh yeah,
he's tore his bicep, his quad, his hamstring, his lat.
Wow.
But he's managed to, his physique still looks good. It still looks, he's still winning quite clearly. So I mean, he is kind of like the Ronnie Coleman of classic now because he's dominating. You know.
And I don't see anybody catching up with him. Like I said, unless they get one of those injuries get him.
Yeah, of course.
You never know. Yeah. They will get you.
Yeah. So here we are. You recognize this guy?
Oh, that's my good buddy Jay. At the Arnold Classic there with our young LA outfits on.
Nice.
We were supposed to be dressed alike, but I decided I didn't want to dress like everybody on that particular day.
Did you?
Two days in a row of doing that,
Yeah. Do you enjoy doing all like the photo ops? I know. I know you love meeting the fans, but like these are like so quick. It's like
I love doing the photo ops. Those are best thing ever created for the sport of bodybuilding.
And I asked you yesterday, and I said, do you enjoy just like meeting fans and stuff like that? And you were just like, yeah. And also I asked you about the social media, and I was like, okay, you're not from that era, and do you enjoy social media? And you said, I love it.
Yeah. I love it because of the opportunity that comes with it.
Yeah, of course.
You can't not love something that helping you out and helping you take care of your family and yourself and helping you make a better life for yourself. I mean, this stuff you gotta love. Do
you find it overwhelming? Because I mean, you're closing in on 10 million followers.
Oh no. Like I said, once I find something that I enjoy doing, and I enjoy it, It's just that I don't have a whole lot of time to do it, so that's where I have a team of people that help me out here.
Yeah, of course. Okay, we're going to finish off with. Do you want to pick a video out, Ronnie? Do you want to pick one out, one of your favorites? Maybe go for the old.
Ooh, man.
Which one?
That one. That's one of my favorites right there.
Yeah. I thought that'd be a safe bet. Is that 800 solid ass pounds?
Yep.
Is that Gus?
Yeah.
Do you still see Gus?
Yeah. We still hang out every day at the gym. We work out about the same time every day, so I still see him every day. Nice. We still hang out and do stuff together. Yeah, that was one of the favorite days. Me having the time of my life.
Yeah, it looks like it. Sounds like it.
Yeah, these are always some good days, when I'm in there and doing stuff that I've never done before, something that I didn't know I was going to be able to do.
Look at that. Let's get the bigger. There we go. I mean, I just can't imagine what's going through your mind right now.
I hope this come up.
Yeah.
And I went down, and I'm like, oh, shit, this is easy. This is light. So I went a little bit further down on the second one. And as soon as I put it up, I said, oh, no, I messed up. I had another 4 in me.
4 reps, 6 reps.
And I gave up. But that's a lot of weight to try again.
Yeah. Did you just go, okay, I'll move on to the leg press and
I'll move on
put
to
50 plates?
Yeah, put as much as I can on that.
I have sympathies for the guy that had to load that and unload it.
Oh, yeah, well, it was several guys.
Several guys.
By this time, I think the whole workout crew was in there.
Yeah.
All the guys that I worked out with were in the gym.
Look at that. 2000 Ronnie. Is that 2000?
Mm-hmm. That's I think that's 01.
Oh, okay. 01.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was on the Unbelievable video, I think.
That was 2000.
Unbelievable was 2001.
Oh, was it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. Look at that. I just don't see how that can be beaten, Ronnie.
285 right there.
I don't see how the human body can go further than that.
Yeah, I think I did the 800 deadlift right. See, this is chest. I think I had done it a couple days before. Because this was when Mitch. Well, he was always there for like a whole week. I was able to get every body part in and do some extra stuff too. Like come to the job. He even got me at church. Of course, I think this is like 5 weeks out from the Olympia. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So yeah, this is 5. This is 01. Yeah.
Wow.
And this wasn't my best show.
I was there.
You said it's 2000. This might be 2000.
It's 2000. Yeah.
Yeah.
5 weeks to go.
Because I remember, yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And even like those 200-pound, are they 200-pound dumbbells though?
Yeah, those are 200s.
I mean, you're not even bringing them in because they're too long.
Yeah.
They're all too long. They'd start slapping together, you know?
Exactly.
And I felt, I always had it, like, my heart was always in my mouth when Mitsuru, because when you dropped the dumbbells, I was thinking you could seriously crush Mitsuru's feet there.
That's why I was always telling him to watch out.
Yeah.
He knew I was going to throw him. He's been used to me. We've done like 2 videos together already for this one.
Awesome. Okay, we'll finish off with one more. Let's finish off with the iconic when it all really started for you, Ronnie. I mean, this is
98.
Just walk us through it.
Yeah, I remember that like that was yesterday, that 98 one, because I remember I thought I was gonna get at least. I thought I was gonna make this. I thought I was gonna get 5th in that show.
Wow.
Yeah, because like I said, my dream was always make the top 5, and I finally done it. So when they was getting ready to call out 5th, I thought that was gonna be me, and I'm like, oh, well, I know I'm getting 4th, and like every place after that, I thought it was gonna be me. And finally we get to meet just me and Flex standing there, and I'm like, no way this is happening. This is not real.
I bet you're thinking, I'm definitely top 2.
I'm definitely second, because everybody had already said Flex was gonna win that show. Mm-hmm. He had already signed the contract to do Mr. Olympia posing.
Oh, really?
For the women's show that year, and everybody had already gave it to him. So when it was me and him standing there, I just knew, because it was predestined. Mm-hmm. And when they first called my name out, they called his name out, I'm like, oh man, they done made a mistake. Then I thought real quick, well, no, they wouldn't do that. Show this big. This is happening. This is going on.
Well, I said to you I had one regret because I was at the 2001 Olympia, I was at the 2002 Olympia, and 2003 I decided not to go. And that is one of my biggest. You said you regret not getting those last 4 reps. I regret not going to the 2003 Olympia because that was. I just wished I'd been there when you walked out on stage at like 287 and just. I can imagine the whole place just went into complete shock.
Yeah, I think they was about to boo me for a second, and they saw that that wasn't the same guy that was here last year.
Yeah.
It's a different guy.
Yeah.
And then they started going crazy, pretty much.
All right then, Ronnie. Well, I think we better hit the road soon. So for your next appearance at Strength Asylum, but Ronnie, this is
buddy.
I had to get you in the studio. Thank you so much. and look forward to doing many more podcasts.
Pleasure's all mine. Yeah, buddy. Can't wait.